Hello, this is Richard from the INNEO Solutions technical team, and in this video I'm going to take you through our Genius Tools plugins for Windchill. This is one area where we can add real value to our customers' Windchill implementations, and over the years we've been developing lots of tools and extensions of Windchill for our customers, whether that be in how they use the system, how they manage it, how they export data to third-party systems such as manufacturing ERP systems. And recently we've pulled these together into what we call plugin bundles. So the real advantage of this is that we can deliver them through the user interface, so the administrator just installs them, licenses them, manages them through the UI, and we give all kinds of automation and efficiency improvements. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a live demo just so you can understand how it goes together. So here we see logged in as administrator. I'm on a Genius Tools plugins overview page, and some of these are pretty small tools. They're categorized into things like data transfer for these BOM export and viewable export tools. Some of our customers may already be familiar with those from creating drawings, for example, to take into a manufacturing system. All of these plugins will have documentation directly built into the system, so here you can get all the full help for each of the plugins. You'll also see that we can even include your own individual customizations. So typically in the past, any Windchill customization would have been a bunch of files that would have to be deployed on the server. Here you can see all of the files actually that have been modified or have been created for this extension and then loaded in as a special plugin for this one particular customer. So for products which we sell as bundles, then you also have a license status. You can see if your license is in place. Obviously a custom one doesn't include a license, but we can do things like including help files for that individual customization. Now some of them are actually managed through additional pages. So here we've got what we call our export load Windchill configuration. So this is great for moving configuration that you've done in a test system into a live environment, for example. And again, typically this would have to all be done on the Windchill server through load files. But you can see all of the tabs here of all the different types of configuration you might want to bring. For example, workflow templates. What happens is it displays it all for you, and you can just select the ones that are going to be included as part of this, what we call a project for import-export. Access control rules, for example, are notoriously difficult to import and export. So here we display them all. You can search by the context and pick the ones that you want to include in the export, and then they will be part of that import-export file. You may also be familiar with the preference management in Windchill. So again, we don't have to go and configure these tools through XML files or anything like that on the server side. We put it all into the preference management within Windchill. So here you'll see a new section for Genius Tools. All of the plugins that have got the option to be managed this way will have a section here. For example, the BOM export, and here we can do all kinds of things like set where files are exported to, how the XML file is formatted, all kinds of tags inside of that. We can do things like setting filters, how is it triggered, what kind of attributes we want to include, and even we can extend it to do things like post-processing, so you can write additions on top of this to do post-processing of the files before it gets sent onto a third-party system. So thank you for listening. I hope you found that informative. If you want to hear or see any more about our Genius Tools plugins, then please get in touch.